Hello again. So now what we're going to do is continue our Final Fantasy series. Now, all you awesome people who've been watching it so far, let's just fill you in anyway. Our heroes have escaped the castle, got blown up in an airship, crashed in an evil forest, traversed the deadly ice caves, and have finally come out on the other side of the evil mist. But I don't think where they've ended up is their ideal location for a thrilling getaway. Okay, so let's just look at this place, shall we? We've got a village comprised of about 5 mud huts on the edge of a deadly cliff. How the fuck are you planning on getting away from there? Somehow I think laying low in a place where you're so blatantly out of the ordinary might not work. Of course, as soon as they arrive, they all decide to split up. Manson first, obviously, because lest you forget, Titwank is systematically working his way through his family, killing everyone in sight wearing a pointy hat. So that's their awesome plan. A bunch of murderous misfits decide to hide out in a small village comprised almost entirely of children. Let's see how long it is until someone notices them, shall we? Start the timer now. Now that's beyond words. Yes, our heroic protagonists have been foiled within 6 seconds by a bunch of 5-year-olds. We're talking high-caliber heroes here, folks. This couldn't be going much worse unless the person who looked after you when you slept recognised you. Oh, look what's just happened. Completely misinterpreting every villager's suspicion, Titwank just reads this as an opportunity to bed the princess. And of course, in the process, vocalises loudly about how the princess is used to staying in private rooms. So they all go to bed, but then Titwank's ringtone goes off, and he wakes up to see that everyone's fucking left. Hats off to our strategist on losing every member of the party. So it's at this point Manson realises his cover may be slightly blown. All the kids seem to know is a psychopathic serial killer, so the best way to combat this, of course, and reassure the kids is just to stare at them like an utter creep not saying a word. Of course, the real reason for this silence is Manson pondering. He's been on so many raping and pillaging sessions in his time, he honestly can't remember all the villagers, but it's probably fair to say half of these kids are his. So Titwank finally finds Manson, who at this point of course has been confronted by all the ladies, telling him that he's the father. Titwank obviously completely misreads this deep depression as the fact that Manson's met a nice girl. Don't tell me you don't like girls. Don't do it, Manson. It's a trap. It's a trick. Don't tell him you don't like girls. Warning! This next section is entirely shitty, purely because the camcorder's broken to fuck. What this means is that the sound for this next section is going to be absolutely atrocious. Fun times. So Manson is just chilling out. Oh, Jesus, fuck! Oh yeah, so he gets kidnapped with no explanation, and Titwank decides he's going to have another shot at the princess. Ooh, actually a little bit of flirting going on now. I think she's gonna fuck him. He's definitely gonna fuck her. She's definitely gonna fuck him. Oh, crossing the border. Is that what you kids are calling it these days? What's Titwank doing? He's only been a little bit of a peeping Tom. Dirty tit. So they get back to the inn, and finally using some intuition for the first time in the entire game, Titwank realises maybe there's something wrong in this village. Maybe it could have something to do with that half the party's disappeared in the town he could fit on a pinhead. But either way, that cutscene's completely interrupted by one called Queen Brahms Fabulous. Whose side are you on, game? So they finally send out possibly the worst search party ever, and wander into a super secret cave. Now the security's really got to be fucking lax here. I mean, seriously, they can walk unhindered into a super secret, top secret organisation. And Fun Buns notices a few patterns. Seriously, Fun Buns, there's more important things going on here than patterns. Wait a second, I've seen a pattern on this door before. Yeah, I saw it at MI5, and also Burger King. Surely they must be working together. Patterns are truly the way forward for espionage. Come to think of it, this pattern, which is apparently on this super top secret thing, this mission logo, if what I've been led to believe is true, Fun Buns is a fucking hermit, doesn't leave her room for anything and isn't allowed to wander outside the castle. Where the buggering shitwank are they leaving these crates that fucking fun buns can find them? The flaws in this entire plan are starting to really show. The incompetence is baffling. Ooh, what do they use barrels for? No. So they find Manson sniffing cocaine in a box and let him out. God only knows why they put him in a box. I mean, obviously Manson let them. I think personally he's just staying in there as a bomb shelter against the impending doom what's going to happen. Because we all know he's got plenty more family who are fucked there right off by a titwank. But if Manson was in a box, God only knows what other amazing things could be in a box. Look, there's one here which is very obviously laid out for me to open. Did I say it's empty? Oh wow, Jesus. Thanks. Contributed a lot to the plot. Thank you very much. I'd like to know what's going on the other side of this door. This is the fucking party door. Man, they're smoking some serious shit on the other side of that door. Huh. They're getting mist and making eggs with it. What are the eggs made of? They're made of fucking mist, you idiot! There's a huge machine right there, you just... Oh, forget it. Yes, they are eggs. You just said they were eggs in there. Yes, there's mist. You just saw the giant mist trumpet in the other room. For fuck's sake, this game, these people are idiots. Manson merchandise? But bastards! Your lawyer will hear about this. It's a stupid idea anyway. Who would make a plot so fucking retarded as toys using military technology? Of course I'm being silly, but plot in Final Fantasy IX isn't strictly that. Nothing is a plot that stupid.
Commandos! To this! Commando Elite, fall in!
Oh, well. Well, it's not that stupid because they aren't moving around and stuff. Fun Buns ponders if her mother's behind it. Well, I seriously doubt it. I mean, you'd see her fat spilling over the edge of the conveyor. She couldn't hide behind a fucking blimp. Okay, if there's a bloody blimp in this scheme, she would definitely be behind it. So they decide to hide on a conveyor belt and... Oh, fuck! A bunch of boxes land on their head and fucking crush their skulls. Their ears spurt out of their heads. They're all dead for sure. Meanwhile, Fabulous is looking for a way out of his fucking village. So he wanders over here and... Oh, how does he miss that? He was looking right at it. Look, there. He was looking in that same direction. It's huge. It's a fucking blimp. Wait a minute. A blimp? I knew she was behind this. And he's trying to cook up a plan to get back to the castle. Why is he so fussed? The Queen tried to blow him and the Princess to smithereens barely any time ago, and now he wants to fly her back in another airship. The highly super secret military operation is scattered by Captain Fabulous. Obviously. Also, that Chocobo's doing a barrel roll. LOL. So anyway, they all get reunited and apparently don't have their brains sticking out of their mouth. And Funbun said she never knew anything suspicious was going on at that castle. Great. No, I believe you, Funbuns. I completely do, because of course, if you revealed later that isn't true, and you actually did have reason to be suspicious, you'd just be a lying hussy, but that'll never happen, so let's just move on. Oh my ballsing heck! Cousin Geen's has just shown up. So an epic battle ensues. Oh, Manson's just accidentally killed Titwank. I'm sure his finger slipped, think nothing of it. Oh, her brain's nearly working. Come on, Princess! Oh, no, it's gone. Oh, player. Oh, look. The dolls are moving around. Oh, for this game. So why is the village even doing this? I mean, surely it costs quite a bit to make all these barrels. To build and constantly fly an airship over such a small distance. And surely it's far more obvious when there's a super mist factory under a small village. Why don't they just run this out of the city? Why bother with all this? Anyway, I'll just chill out and just open up the barrel. It's part of the ship. Why? Why is that even there? So anyway, they turn the ship around and what the fuck is that? Oh, Jesus, fuck!